years ago, I don't know if you remember this, but
No, to answer your question, already no.
you probably do. I used to live in Mid-City here in Los Angeles, and I threw a party at my house. And
Oh, you're talking about the ghost in your hallway?
yes. I don't know if you remember this, but
No, to answer your question,
Already know.
yes, I remember
there,
that.
I lived in a spooky house.
I'm sorry, was that like, I'd be a terrible talk show host, just like giving away. Like,
No,
that's
no.
like terrible.
Well, so it was like 2015, it had to be 2015.
Yeah.
But Garrett comes over, and like I said, I already had spooky vibes from the house. I'm agnostic when it comes to ghosts. I'm like, I don't know. I've never really experienced anything, but I just don't want to know if they're real. I'm petrified of seeing one because then I'd go, fuck, they're real.
Jesus. That was...
Sorry. Now I got to live with this.
Well-
Now everywhere I go, I got to take into consideration if I buy a house or if I move into a new place, maybe there's ghosts. Maybe that's the thing. And I got these vibes from this house, and you come in and you go immediately, you're like, ooh, man, your place is like haunted. And I went, God damn it.
Oh, man.
And then you went into my room. I gave you a little tour, and you're like, oh, there's something going on in here. And I had this spooky big walk-in closet. You go, oh, in here, big time. And I was like, that's exactly where I got weird vibes from.
Yeah, and I remember...
We sat in the dark with some
Yeah.
people.
She walked out of the closet and then down the hall and went to the left, I remember.
Wait, I gotta take you to the house I grew up in.
Ooh.
It's the scariest place in the world.
Come on, let's go.
Well, that sounds
Pack up the
terrifying.
mics.
So
Come on.
it was we rented it when we moved to New Jersey, and it was
Are you from New Jersey?
yeah, and it was one of the oldest houses in New Jersey. I think the governor of New Jersey lived there for a bit.
Whoa.
Chris Christie?
No, the first governor.
Oh.
of New Jersey.
Is that...
Chris
It
Christie
was
the
literally,
first?
it's so old.
Oh, wow.
Chris
and-
Christie's the one with the baseball throwing picture, right? Where he's...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he's really.
He's rotund.
I didn't even notice. I just think the picture's funny. I'm just kidding. I noticed.
Okay,
I was gonna say that is.
go on.
And it's so old and so scary. And sometimes there must have been an opening in the top, because sometimes, I mean, not that often, but we would come home and there would just be a bat on the wall. We'd have to put a box over it,
Whoa.
and we'd have to get rid of the bat.
Was it a very long house?
No, it
What
was
kind of house was it? Tell me. Paint a picture.
it was this white house with a black door.
Ooh.
All like those old radiator furnace heating, and then the attic was probably the scariest thing you've ever. Or not the attic, the basement. I've never seen anything like it. It's so, when you go down, it is so freaky.
I love a basement.
That's it?
He would.
No, but I mean, like, what?
Oh,
what-
I mean,
I had a
we-
blast with your story.
You had
Thanks, Garrett.
bats?
I
What else?
thought it was a riot.
Did anybody ever do anything? Anything ever happen?
What do you want, Ben? You want him to find a hanged man in the basement, or a ghost with chains?
I have one ghost story.
Go on.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt you if you had.
I'm
more
trying to rack my brain for creepy stuff.
Oh, I-
Listen, I thought the bats were wonderful.
Thanks.
I had one spooky thing happen to me that, Mom, if you're listening
Wait, here's
or
one
watching,
thing.
go
No,
ahead.
you go.
Mom, if you're listening or watching, if you remember this, sound off in the comments. She never leaves a comment.
My mom sometimes leaves comments on my videos. Loser.
Damn it, Mom! You hear that? You gotta show up.
Yeah, Linda Watts has one up on you.
Vicky Cahn?
Yeah, but they'll probably think it's someone else. People
it's
like
true.
take our faces and then use our
Reuse the
names
name,
and
yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
like on the TMG Studios app, we have an app for our
Yeah.
podcast and everything, and people there'll be someone named Emil DeRosa, and I'm like, I didn't write that, and it's like, oh,
That is so. I saw someone on Tinder using my profile pictures,
Oh
and
my
I was like, me?
Oh,
I'm like
wait.
a 7.2 at best. I was
No
like,
way.
me? God, stop.
Come on, you're tall.
Oh my God.
you're very handsome.
Yeah, dude. Got that smile. Look at those clean teeth.
Yeah,
Stop.
you look great in glasses. Come on.
So, I'm probably like 10 or 11 years old.
Oh, the ghost story.
Yeah, 10
Okay.
or 11 years old.
Yeah.
I never really had anything happen to me. Nobody in the family ever really had anything happen to us. We were the second owners of this home. As far as we knew, nobody ever died in there or anything. And
That doesn't matter sometimes.
Sure. So, excuse me, I had to get a little burpee out.
We heard.
So, whole family, it's my three brothers and my two parents who live
Okay.
there. We all go out to dinner one night and come home. I go up into my bedroom. We all had our own bedrooms. It was a 5-bedroom house.
Okay, weird.
I go into my bedroom, and I had my bed was up against one of the windows.
I move all the money bags.
I move all the money out of the way. But
Wait, when you guys do your podcast, I don't want to interrupt your story.
Sure.
Do you put spooky music underneath?
no,
We should.
Just this one.
just the whole time.
No, I'm just joking. But if you want, maybe.
Well, hey, Luke, can we get a little spooky sound when I'm telling this story?
Oh, you doing it live?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh. Go on. This is great.
We were originally gonna fuck with you with sound effects and have you go like, "What is that?" and then gaslight you and go, "What are you talking about?"
Oh, that's a funny bit.
Yeah.
You can still.
why
I
did
just
you,
ruined
why
it.
Would you
Well,
do
no,
that?
I'm like
I brought in the sound effects.
I'm like
already.
a goldfish. I'll forget that information.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
weird.
Cool.
Yeah.
Forget it.
So yeah, forget it, dude.
Yeah.
So I come home and my bed is underneath my bed is always underneath the window, beneath the window, and I had curtains on the windows, and the curtains there was 2 hooks and a rod.
Okay.
So if you wanted to get the curtain off of the hooks, you had to lift them off the hooks, right?
Yeah.
I come home and I turn on my light and I look, and my the curtain is still on the rod and it is perfectly draped over my bed.
Oh, wonderful.
The only way for that to happen would be is if you physically lifted it off the hooks and like carefully draped it over the bed. It could not have fallen, because like the windows weren't open. The dog had never had a history of doing anything like that, and even then it would have been like flung around, whatever. I just got a chill over my body as soon as I saw it, because everything in my little peanut brain was like, that's not normal or right. That's not physics.
Yeah.
That's not normal. So I just called my mom in. My mom comes in and looks at it, and what spooked me the most, she stood there for like a good 2 minutes trying to figure out, okay, how the fuck could this have happened? She calls my dad over. My dad looks, and he couldn't figure it out either. And then,
Wait, were they messing with you?
no,
They weren't messing with their little boy.
they would not. They didn't fuck around like that.
Okay.
Ever.
All
But then my mom just offered it to me. You want to sleep in our bedroom? And I was like, yeah. And then I slept in their bedroom, and that's it. It was just spooky.
Wait, what about one of your brothers? Was it Sam?
No, because we were all out to dinner together. And then we all came back home at the same time. And yeah, nobody...
Ooh, a weird intruder.
Unless Sam, if you're watching this, you fucker, if you did that, now's the time to let me know.
I love Sam. We talk all the time.
Sam is my brother, by the way.
Sam is his brother.
I know him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know there's another brother, but I haven't.
Nate.
I know. No. Sam is so wonderful.
Nate's the hot one.
I've seen a photo. I wasn't gonna mention it.
He looks just... If you've seen that guy on TikTok who chops wood,
Yeah.
who's really...
Bradley something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My younger brother looks just like him.
Bradley Cooper. God, what a
You like
dime!
him?
What a dime piece! I just saw him in Nightmare Alley. Everything. It's a movie that is wonderful.
And you got a big crush on him?
I got a big crush on him, but who doesn't?